Let's look at another rear-end crash case that happened in Central Florida, not too far from Orlando. My client, Antonella, that is not a real name, was rear-ended when a van hit the back of her car. You can see that this was a very severe crash. You can see the damage to the back of her car. After the crash, she had shoulder pain. She searched for a lawyer who could represent her in this crash. She ultimately spoke with me and hired me, and we got to work immediately. Now, Antonella ended up having shoulder surgery. Specifically, she ended up having a rotator cuff tear, and she had rotator cuff surgery. The most that the at-fault driver's insurance company would offer was $20,000, which is not reasonable in a rear-end crash case in the state of Florida in a liberal county when the other driver's 100% at fault if someone, like my client, has rotator cuff surgery. So I filed a lawsuit for Antonella, and we sued. The other side took my client's deposition, which is her testimony under oath. I took the deposition of the driver who caused the crash. We had one hearing in front of the judge, and then we settled the case for $65,000 after all those events occurred. What can be learned from Antonella's case is there are certain cases where you get a terrible insurance company, such as the one who was involved in this case who paid the $65,000 settlement. They've since gone out of business, and perhaps they've gone out of business for lowballing people and ultimately getting hit with large verdicts. Antonella's case is a perfect example of how some car insurance companies pay so much less than others. If in this same case, the other insurance company would have been Nationwide, Hartford, Hanover, USAA, they would have likely offered significantly more than $20,000 before a lawsuit. Unfortunately for Antonella, we happen to draw a poor insurance company, and sometimes it happens where you are dealing with a cheap insurance company. Progressive is another insurance company who, despite their funny ads, they are very, very cheap. Watch these videos here so you can learn how to get the largest settlement in the shortest amount of time possible.